A warm welcome to the Lantern Stadium, the home of Potters Bar Town FC. This is the Barnet Sunday Football League Veterans Cup Final 2023-2024 season. FC Trent Park, the BSFL Vets Division East leaders, with the best defence and the best attack. They're up against the team that finished third in the Veterans Division West, West London Casuals, who scored the most goals in that division. FC Trent Park against West London Casuals in the BSFL Veterans Cup Final. FC Trent Park are managed by George Christodoulou. They will be playing in the orange shirts, and they line up with Anthony Iwano in goal, a back four of George Christodoulou, Stelios Chiotis the captain, Sam Wilson and Yanni Aresti. In midfield, Jay Hayes and Sami Manari, with two wide men in Adem Ali and Lawrence Archibald. Evripidis Sukaris in behind, Vincent Rispoli in attack. On the bench, Andy Christodoulou, Christopher Antoni, George Sifionis, Antonakis Yeosomi and James Locke. Their opponents in this final are West London Casuals in the blue shirts, managed by Paul Emaranini. And they line up with Josh Kensett in goal, a back four of Ben O'Leary, Brandon Thompson the captain, Stephen Keller and Asif Chowdhury. In midfield, Juvan Keller, Curtis Herbert, George Crack, two wide men, Craig Hodges and James Rafferty, and Hussein Mohammed leading the line. On the bench, Lee Bennell, Jaden Love, Gary Swan and Paul Emaranini. The referee is Andreas Anastasiou, assisted by Samuel Bernstein and Hassan Doldar. Jerome Smith, the fourth official. It's West London Casuals that get this game underway. Keller. Back again, does Keller. Bring it square to Brandon Thompson, captain. Keller once more. It's it back from Juvan Keller. Just keeping the ball. Juvan Keller, Stephen Keller, Brandon Thompson, just little triangles. Now a bit more ambition as they come forward over the halfway line. It's held up well by Craig Hodges. Helped out by Juvan Keller again. Stringing the passes together. In the midfield, George Crack. Last minute winner in the semi-final, George Crack, and here he goes again. Good football so far from West London Casuals, but then suddenly they've given the ball away. On the left-hand side, Adam Ali taking on the defender Thompson, comes inside Adam Ali, and the shot is high over the crossbar, and that will be a goal kick. Able to test Josh Kensett in the West London Casuals goal. There is Kensett again, carefully out to Keller. Coming short for him is Crack, and then back to Kensett. Stephen Keller. They've had plenty of the ball early on, West London Casuals. Once again wide by Crack. Touch for Ben O'Leary. And again Ben O'Leary takes it down. Brandon Thompson. Closed down very slowly by Adam Ali. Now Evripidis Sukaris trying to close in, and they do win the ball back, FC Trent Park. Chance to bring the ball out from the back and up towards the halfway line. Chipped over the top, it's something to run onto. Goalkeeper's come out and he's done exceptionally well. Vincent Rispoli was through on goal there. The angle wasn't the kindest, but the goalkeeper, Josh Kensett, out to make a good save. Hodges, he's gone for the return, Hodges, but that's good defending by Chiotis. That back by Jay Hayes and cleared away. Over to this near side, held up by Vincent Rispoli. Rispoli looks up, hits the referee with his crossfield pass, and the referee, Andreas Anastasia, holds his hand up in the air and apologises for getting in the way. Adam Ali scored a hat-trick in the semi-final. Whips his shot in and it hit the outside of the post. Well, certainly Josh Kensett was a beaten man there. Adam Ali possesses a real threat from that left-hand side. Casual's throw. Chance may be here for Ben O'Leary to get the ball into the box. Instead, he rolls it down the line. Held up by Curtis Herbert. Back inside. It was nudged towards goal by James Rafferty, but comfortable for Iwano, who made the save. Iwano yet to be really tested by West London casuals, despite all of their possession. Oresti closing him down. Momentarily winning the ball back, London casuals, but that's a big ball over the top, and again it's something to chase on to. Archibald trying to take on the defender. He's been stood up. Diving in was Asif Chowdhury. It's going to be a corner. Got the ball. Corner kick to FC Trent Park. Evripidis Sakaris back to the edge of the penalty area. Tries the curling effort. It came off the head of Chowdhury. The curling effort was from Adam Ali. Corner again. Ali standing over the ball. Looks like he's going to play shortening. Desi does to Sakaris. Sakaris looks up. Bends it to the back post. Headed away from underneath the bar. And then the shot was pulled wide by Vincent Rispoli. Still 0-0. Working their way through the midfield with Curtis Herbert. Herbert spots the run on the left-hand side of Craig Hodges. Back into Herbert again. Crack. Herbert once more, left-footed delivery. It's his lesser foot, but it's a good ball in, punched away by Anthony Iwano. Gathered over on the far side by Norrance Archibald. A chance for him to gather pace and get forward. Sakaris looks up. That's a great ball. Adam Ali trying to get the better of Chowdhury. Goes on the outside of Chowdhury. Goes on the outside of Keller, pulls it back, and it's inches wide. That was probably the biggest chance of the game so far. Vincent Rispoli, but he couldn't quite tuck it away. This was the ball that was the undoing of West London casuals. One big ball over the top. It's a real danger, Adam Ali. Got the better of Chowdhury. And his work wasn't done there. He had to get the better of Stephen Keller. Did so, got to the byline, bided his time. Look at that for a pullback. Not the easiest of chances, but he's got two defenders and a goalkeeper to beat. And in the end, he couldn't even hit the target. Vincent Rispoli. Goal kick to be taken by Josh Kensett. High up towards the halfway line. Curtis Herbert. Cleared up in the air. Around. Cleared by Christodoulou. Long ball forward. Adam Ali, who's now playing on the right-hand side. Interesting up and under. Should easily be back gathered by the goalkeeper. He's put under a little bit of pressure and he's missed the ball. And it's been turned towards goal. And how calm was that from Stephen Keller on the line to chest it down. Free kick has been given for a foul on the goalkeeper. Chipped into the channel. And it's something to run on to for Hussein Mohammed. George Crack dribbling his way through. Almost found a way to beat everybody. But as that dribble comes to an end, so too does the first half. In the Veterans Cup final, FC Trent Park 0, West London Casuals 0 at the break. FC Trent Park to get the second half underway. Standing over the ball, Evripidis Sakaris. It's a good football played by both sides. Like a foul there by Juvan Keller, but the referee plays on. Ball out to the left-hand side, Adam Ali. Adam Ali beaten to it by Ben O'Leary. And his throw. Sakaris. Held the ball up well, coming into a central position, chipped into the penalty area. And the ball over the crossbar. Good chance that for FC Trent Park. Goal kick taken by Josh Kensett. Up towards the halfway line. Shielded well by Jaden Love. And then Good defending by Ben Leary again. Ben O'Leary flicking the ball up in the air, but he's committed the foul. So free kick. Wide to Adam Ali. Adam Ali against Ben O'Leary. Took a slight deflection, caught with ease by Kensett. Well, looks like an injury to Adam Ali, who's gone down. Pulled something there. Not looking good for Adam Ali, who has been a threat going forward for FC Trent Park. This is beginning to look like the end for him in this cup final. Iwano with the long clearance. This cup final still very much in the balance. If level at 90 minutes, the game will go straight to a penalty shootout, which at the moment is looking a distinct possibility. But Sakaris has won a free kick, and he takes it quickly in towards the penalty area. Side by James Locke. And then punt towards goal. Plucked out of the air by Kensett, who distributes quickly. Thompson struggling to get the ball away. It's been won back in the midfield by Jay Hayes. Good interception by Juvan Keller. Sakaris. It's a foul in amongst it all by Juvan Keller, so a free kick. I wonder if Sakaris fancies this. He's going to give it a go. Well, it's over the wall, and it brushes the top of the net on its way over. Not far away at all. Goal kick. Corner to FC Trent Park. Very little between these two teams. Punched by the goalkeeper, and it came back up in the air and onto the bar off of Josh Kensett's fists. This was the second time in this game that FC Trent Park have been denied by the outside of the goal frame. Another corner. James Locke is going to take it. He takes it short. Locke again, chance to get the right-footed delivery in. And he hit it with such ferocity that Chiotis couldn't get any direction on his header to make it 1-0. It's well held up. Then Rafferty. Rafferty goes to the return and gets it. Still Rafferty. Slightly under-hit the pass out towards the right-hand side, and it enables FC Trent Park to clear. James Locke. Locke again. Takes the pass from Sifionis. Cleared away by the Casuals. West London Casuals. Still 0-0 here. Perhaps it's fair to say they had the better of the possession in the first half, but FC Trent Park looking to have the better of the second half. And they're coming forward again now. Sifionis gets it wide. James Locke. Sifionis again. Sakaris chips it in. And, well, any lower, and that would have been 1-0. Just slightly too high to cross. They're having the better of it, certainly, FC Trent Park. Throwing down the line from Antonakis Yasumi. So as every minute ticks by, this game closing in towards a penalty shootout. There's a wrestle going on at the moment. Keller against Sakaris, right in the corner. That's a free kick to FC Trent Park. Quite some recovery from Adam Ali, who's back on the pitch to take this free kick. Into a crowded penalty area, the header from Hayes just over. That was mighty close. This was a ball in from Adam Ali. Caused all sorts of problems. Look at this. Could have easily just dropped in the top corner. Fortunately for West London Casuals, it was just over the crossbar. Once again, it's FC Trent Park applying the pressure. Down the right-hand side. There's Jay Hayes, and he wins his team a free kick. Foul by Lee Bennell. It's going to be a left-footed delivery in, whipped in towards goal. And once again, FC Trent Park denied by the goal frame. Third time in this game. Free kick. Rising in, it was bending, left-footed in towards goal. Goalkeeper was at the near post, he was in no man's land. FC Trent Park have every right to believe that they've had enough chances to have won this game. It's in the post 3 times. Now West London Casuals looking to upset the apple cart with a ball wide by Crack. They have tired as the game has gone on. Towards the edge of the penalty area, trying to turn with it was Jaden Love, but didn't succeed in doing so. Referee's had a look at his watch, and that will do. 90 minutes up, not a goal to be had. FC Trent Park hit the woodwork 3 times, but this game goes to penalties. George Sifianos is first up for FC Trent Park. And he sends the goalkeeper, Josh Kensett, the wrong way. Next up, Hussein Mohammed. Oh, he's put it over the top of the crossbar. Advantage FC Trent Park after just 1 penalty apiece. The captain, Stelios Chiotis. This will give Trent Park a huge advantage, and it does. Good penalty from Chiotis. Well, they really need to score this. Ben O'Leary is the player responsible for the Casuals, and he's put it over again. 2 penalties taken by West London Casuals, and both have been fired over the crossbar. Well, this would make it 3-0. Evripidis Sukaris. And he has followed Trent and put it over the crossbar. Maybe a glimmer of hope for West London Casuals, but they have to score now. Brandon Thompson, the captain, keeps the tie alive. Adam Ali, that's cool. James Rafferty knows that he simply has to score. And it's saved by the goalkeeper, and it's victory for FC Trent Park. Well, a few tired legs out there, so the celebration's ever so slightly muted. But Anthony Iwano is the hero, the goalkeeper saving the last penalty. And it's victory for FC Trent Park on penalties.
For today's cup final is the player of the match, and the player of the match is FC Trent Park number 2, Yanni Aristide. One for the videographer, one for the cameraman. If we can now put our hands together for our brilliant finalists, West London Casuals. Commiserations to Lee, Paul and the rest of the team. You come up and collect your medals. Give it up for West London Casuals, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a chat, mate. They've come a long way tonight. Give them a round of applause.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's over. Yeah, I'm out. I'm done. Before I said everything.
Thank you.
First on the stage here, own age of about 150. Andreas, if you can stand with your team. And now, without further ado, the 2024 Veterans Cup winners, FC Trent Park. And you all know captain last, please. He's played at Stamford Bridge, now he's played at Potter's Bar, he's completed the lot.
Retire. Leandro just took the middle, G. Taking it. No, I can't tell you. That's my daughter.
That's mine.
I signed your shirt.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, Joe. Took my medal.
Guys, if you come up behind the banner.
If you need one, mommy. Yeah, Leandro.
Number 9, take your bib off for the photos.
Yeah, running in the middle. Go. I've got one. There's one spare. I've got one. Skipper, can we get one of those?